Okay, so my confession is that I got you onto this episode by using some kind of clever title of Donkey Kong and Entrepreneurship. What? I'll come to that here in just a little bit. But let me lay a foundation for this episode because I think it's true with most entrepreneurs that we wonder, why am I not further along than where I am right now? Have you ever wondered that? Have you ever wondered, like, why am I not more successful right now? I mean, I've had my business now for over a year. I thought I'd be further along. Well, if you've ever contemplated that, you are in good company because every entrepreneur before you and everyone after you will wonder the same thing. Why am I not more successful? I've been in this game for 24 months and I should be further along, I would think, by now. Well, while there may be many issues, many reasons for why you're not further along. I understand it could be the actions that you're not taking. There could be many other things. That it could be a mindset that you need to understand. But I want to help address one situation because it's something that I had to realize early on that success was not coming as fast as I wanted it to come. Scaling your business is difficult. It's challenging. You're never going to know exactly how much action is going to be the right amount of action. So just take mass action, right? How much clever mindset, how many creative ideas, and how many attempts, how many failures. You never know these things. You just have to keep going and keep going and keep going. Scaling your business takes time, is what I'm trying to say. There's no such thing as the overnight success. In fact, the truth is that a lot of work went into, for a long time, that which we perceive as being an overnight success. Think about all the work that goes into somebody before they even come into our radar. I mean, there's a lot of work just on Facebook posts where you post and you post and you post and no one reads them, no one likes them, no one comments them. And then all of a sudden one person catches on and then another person, and then you may have gone 100 episodes just like I'm doing and no one's even talking about you. No one's even commenting. They don't even know who you are. So you boost something and then you get one person to comment and it's horrible. You feel dejected because they're a hater, right? So understand that you may not even be on somebody's radar, and then all of a sudden, bang, somebody says, wow, have you seen TMC Coaching? Have you seen Tracy Currington? Because what he's doing is just so incredible. There's a lot of work that went into that before that time. Now, let me bring you back in time to February the 9th, 1964. I wasn't alive then. Just want to let you know, I'm not that old. But February 9th, 1964, the Beatles made their debut on American television with the Ed Sullivan Show. Of course, 73 million people tuned in to that episode, and they were an overnight success. They blew American minds, right? But were they really an overnight success? Well, they might have been in American minds and on American TV, but they had played hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of shows well before 1964 when they played the Ed Sullivan Show and became an overnight success. So I think the message is clear, right? Prepare, prepare, prepare. When opportunity comes your way, say yes to the opportunity. But I'm afraid. Say yes to the opportunity and do it afraid. You see, although you may want quick and phenomenal success, most of us could never handle the success in that measure. I mean, if massive success came to you and you just launched your business and bang, you're going to get all these orders, you may never be able to handle all that success all at one time. So what you need to do is get prepared for it. Most of us are unprepared for the success that we're dreaming about. So we got to keep on getting good and keep getting better. As you commit mass action towards your goals, you begin to attract attention. And when you begin to gain attention, you begin to gain business, right? Because they see you as an expert. And as you grow to a new level, guess what lives there? A new devil. Every time you arrive to a new level, there's going to be a new devil. Which brings me to the Donkey Kong versus entrepreneurship. And how's that relative? You, the entrepreneur, like Donkey Kong, if you remember as a kid playing Donkey Kong, you climb up one ladder and you got to jump over a barrel. And there's these barrels that are coming, and as you get to another level, they're coming faster and faster and faster, and Donkey Kong this gorilla keeps on throwing these barrels at you. You climb another ladder, you get onto another level, guess what? Jumping barrels, jumping barrels, jumping barrels, until you get really good at jumping barrels, and then, of course, you can rescue the prize and so forth. But you got to get really good at that, smashing barrels and climbing barrels and leaping over barrels. And you got to get really good at grinding at every level to gain to the new level. There's a quote by Alex Hormozy that encouraged me, and I want to share it with you. He said, nobody gets really good in under 5 years. You say, well, how is that encouraging to you? Because it took my ego, it took it down a notch. I had to lower my pride and get humble on this and say, you know what? I'm not great yet. So it takes me a long time, and it's going to take you a long time to get really super, super great. No one gets good. He said that no one can master a skill in less than 5 years. So if you're in that 0 to 5 year mark, understand you're getting good. You're better now than you were in year 1. If you're in year 2 or 3, you're better now. You know a lot. You've learned a lot. But give yourself the space to grow. You want to grow because you get the phenomenal success right now, and you're not ready for it. Guess what? You're going to look very, very embarrassing. In fact, it's a good thing that you don't gain all the attention when you're growing and when you're no good. Because if you gain all the attention now and you're no good, ain't nobody coming back to your store. Ain't nobody coming back to your Facebook posts because they perceive you as just no good, right? So don't worry about that. Keep showing up. Keep growing up. And when greater success comes your way, you'll know exactly how to handle it.